do that. Conveyor belts. Groundwater. Groundwater is always good to get going, but like we're doing fine with our water. And then we can change the concrete already. We'll change that. Fuel station, fuel truck would be nice for all the excavators, then groundwater. I tend to do all the research as I go, by the way. Oh, we can already, that's not far to build. Okay. That's not bad. This one's funny, by the way. There might be like a Hollywood sign for that says Captain of Ministry. But it's like a Hollywood sign. It's kind of great. Where's that new... This thing right here. This is going to help building our islands. Or out to our islands, I should say. You betcha. Build industry. No, these are my trucks, Kimmy. I'm making the trucks here. No, so we can interact with other islands with this truck. Or it's a hell of a truck. We can interact with other islands with this boat. We haven't gotten there yet because we need a bunch of parts to be able to do that. But no, all the trucks are mine. And they're taking stuff to other places is what they're doing, right? But yeah, all the trucks are mine. So yeah. Yeah. So for right now, let's follow here, let me slow this down a little bit. So we are digging, this is iron ore and dirt. Okay, so I have the ore sorting thing turned on. You can turn that off too, but I have it on. So that truck is going to come down here to the what's called the ore sorter. And basically he's going to dump it in here and it's going to separate the dirt from the iron ore. Our rock, everything, right? And eventually I'll have conveyor belts that can come out of here. These 4 things here for conveyor belts, which we're going to get here in a little bit. And then from there, we're taking the iron ore, the clean iron ore, and we're bringing it over here to the furnace where we're using coal to burn and to melt the iron ore. And then our molten, what would that be called? Molten iron comes out, then it gets poured into like a sheet kind of. For right now, since I don't have conveyor belts, the trucks have to take it from here. They can put it in a storage if they want, or they can take it to an assembler. The assembler is taking that plus wood plus concrete to make construction parts, or construction part 1. And then from there, it's either taking it to storage or it's taking it to build a building. So that's why like all the dirt you see, that's just from the trucks driving, because they're just everywhere all the time. And then like over here, we're making a little concrete. And again, without conveyor belts, everything is like kind of slow and kind of garbage. Once I get 2 more researches done, I can get conveyor belts and I can expedite I can alleviate a lot of truck traffic for this as well, which is nice. Because then instead of taking the ore to the actual furnaces, it'll bring the iron ore here, and then it'll distribute it to the furnaces, and then it'll take the plate and distribute it. And yeah, we'll get a whole system going eventually. Oh, that just got built. Here comes all the copper ore. But yeah, so these are all my trucks right now. I have 32 trucks, 1 tree harvester, and 7 excavators. We have 40 vehicles total right now. We could have 80 right now. And then on our tech tree, we're able to unlock more vehicle spots eventually. It's actually quite a bit too. What you can get up to. But the tech tree kind of takes forever. And then, so like, we're good to go all of this right here. We're good to research all of this with our current level of tech. And then to go farther to the right, we have to upgrade our tech. So where do the truck drivers comes from? So I have this thing back here called the beacon. And the beacon attracts refugees. So you'll see it pop up once in a while that we have new refugees, and that's more people on my island. So right now I have a population of 394. I only have housing for 400. Okay. So I only have 6 extra houses right now, so I need to build more houses. But yeah. And then when I go and I explore other islands, eventually you get people from doing that too. But as long as you have the beacon on, you're attracting people. So, which actually can be a hindrance, but I am going to need more people. So we'll turn that on too. And we'll repair the boat at some point, but we still just don't have any parts. And honestly, the parts are going to be kind of slow for a while until we get our conveyor belts up and running. And we need to work on our supply of iron ore, obviously, because there is none. So we'll take another excavator and assign it here and bring in one more truck. Again, they have such a short run, so I don't think we need a lot of trucks, per se. So yeah. There's no money in the game, no. The money in the game, there's no money. No. It's all about like maintenance parts, which I need to up that because well, we have that, but it's not. Yeah, we have them. It's just not getting here. That's what's going on. Does this take a conveyor belt? It does. See, I need to move this up to where I'm going to manufacture, so it's fine for now. But yeah, there's no money in the game. It's all about like parts and stuff. Yeah, but no money. No money. All right, so that just unlocked construction part 2, which gives us a better assembler that takes twice as much power and 4 employees instead of 6. But it makes stuff faster. So there's that. So what we need to do now is we need to come up here a little ways, and doesn't really matter where we put it, just somewhere up here, a ways up, so we have room for conveyor belts. So we're going to come in here and we're going to pick our recipe, and we want to make construction part 2, which is this yellow guy here. So we're going to click on that. So we need 12 wire and 12 construction parts and 6 electronics per minute for that one guy, which is kind of a thing. And then if we look back here, so these make 6 a minute. So for every one of those, we need 2 here, or we can upgrade this to get that to the higher recipe, which would would give us 12 output instead of the 6. So double the output, but it takes a lot more power that way. And really, I'm probably not going to do too much until we get conveyor belts unlocked here in a minute. Okay, so see, we got our refugees. So we just got 16 people. They also brought some copper, some rubber, and some diesel. So they brought us some goodies, which was awful swell of them to bring us some stuff. Do we have? Okay, so actually, you know what? This assembler we have to build it with construction 2 parts, so we can't even build that right now. So we have to build a old school assembler here, or 2, to build the new parts. So there's that. You betcha. Farm sim is similar. There is a decent learning curve, I would say, to this game. I don't know what other people would think, but I would say, yeah, there's a pretty decent learning curve here. Yeah. There's a lot. And we're in kind of the easy part still, where like your people don't get sick and die all the time, and yeah. When you start having to deal with like people dying, it kind of sucks. So yeah, kind of not the best. Mid and late can cry. Oh yeah, no, it gets crazy at a point. Yeah, how am I making power? I have a couple little generators right now. I only have 2 right now, but that's enough. Tough and sometimes unforgiving. Learning curve. It is, yeah. Sometimes, like, literally just, like, sit here and watch your map crumble in front of you. Yeah. More in-depth production chains. Yeah. There is a tutorial that holds your hand, yes. I have the power. I do have the power currently, Jacob, yeah. Which actually, I mean, I haven't really been paying attention to it, but there is a whole thing. It's actually, can we change this yet? We still can't change this. I need to just throw it away. Throw it away. Come on, because that's what we're waiting on over here. So look at, so we've already filled that storage. That's good. That is good. Okay, so now we can change this to, is it just copper? Is that what it needs to be? Copper. Okay, so now we can unpause that. And that, which will turn on my copper chain now. So all the copper stuff's going to be running. Of course, not with conveyor belts. Not yet. $25 hours to nuclear power. Is it even that short, Jacob? You're talking about me. You're not talking about you. I don't think I would get to nuclear in 25 hours. To be honest. I don't know that I... Yeah, I don't think I would. But yeah. I don't like the nuclear. That's like when it gets complicated. When you get to nukes, it's like, sorry, not nukes, not like weapons, but like when you get to nuclear, we're gonna take out all the other islands secretly, chat. When you get to nuclear power, it's like there's just so much to it. Remember the first time I did nuclear, Jacob, without a blueprint? And I forgot to give water to the cooling of the nuclear reactor. Everybody in my town died. Or most people in my town died anyway. Yeah, that was pretty fun. It did indeed blow up, yes. It did indeed. Yeah, we had fallout like real fast after that. It was kind of funny. It was hilarious, to be honest. Space nukes. I haven't even been to space in this game. There's a whole like space thing in this game. I have not done that. There, we got refugees again, copper, rubber, and diesel plus 18. So we could probably hold off on the people for right now, but we'll leave it on. Although we're having to build a lot of houses, so. All right, we're about to get conveyor belts. That's kind of what I'm waiting for right now, chat, by the way. Conveyor belt research is happening. So we will start working on, well, kind of, not really, but kind of. We're showing that off. Yeah. Yep, I have not been to space yet. There is a space component to this game, and honestly, I had no idea what it entails or anything, because like I said, I haven't been there yet. I have not. Man, I cannot wait to have conveyor belts, chat. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to build them for a few minutes. And then I'm going to spend the next, like, I don't know, hour building conveyor belts. So. Hooray! Asteroid in the crater. Nice. All right. So now, if we get our housing built, I guess we should, let's make that priority one real fast. And then I think I am going to turn this off for a little bit because I kind of have a lot of extra workers up there, right? So we're fine. I'm not going to be building that much buildings. I'm going to be building a lot of conveyor belts. So, yeah. Yep. This is for tier 2. Right here. Yep. I know. Build a stock. Oh, I'm lean manufacturing. I'll build as I go here. But if I can see, the other problem is I don't have enough copper, or not copper, iron. I mean, I've already got 2 excavators and 4 trucks. The 4 trucks are fine. Because again, they're only having to go to here. I think I need another excavator and then 2 more trucks. Never enough trucks. Never enough excavators either. I'm also the guy that runs like 45 excavators eventually, so. Not actually. That might be an exaggeration. Maybe just a hair. But yeah, as soon as we get our town built, and then we'll work up here. And then this will go a whole lot faster because, you know, it's just... Well, you know what? Our issue is concrete right now, actually. That's actually our issue. Our issue is actually limestone. Plus that takes... Oh yeah, we're way upside down on concrete. Way upside down on concrete right now. We'll fix that. We are going to upgrade our concrete stuff eventually, so... Not a big deal, but limestone. We don't have any limestone. His buddy is digging way over there. Okay, let's focus him up a little bit here. And just dig in one spot. Focus, buddy, focus. Dig in the limestone. I think you'll be okay if you can just dig in the limestone. All right. You betcha. It is, but now I'm waiting on the assemblers to build that are going to build level 2 parts. And then I can start building conveyor belts. But the problem is I kind of didn't realize that I'm like way upside down on concrete, and especially because I have no limestone. So I just upped my limestone. Probably put another truck out here. I just changed my limestone guy, so he's digging more in the limestone. He was digging more, he was digging in dirt. We just need him to dig limestone right now. So we'll be okay here in a few. But yeah. There is farming, Kimmy. Yes, you have to feed your people. So right now we're growing, potatoes is the first thing you get to grow. Eventually, potatoes, corn. There's all kinds of stuff. Fruit. You can grow like fruit. Vegetables. There's a ton of different stuff you can build eventually or farm. You get all the way to like greenhouses eventually. It's pretty cool. Actually, but yeah, there's a farming aspect to this game. All right, we got another excavator and more trucks coming for limestone, so we should be okay here in a minute for limestone. Hopefully we'll be okay here in a minute. And then we'll make this higher priority than everything else real quick. Bump that down a little bit. That's why we didn't have... That's another reason why we didn't have parts the whole time, chat. Oh, goodness. Concrete. But we're doing okay. Look, now we have an iron supply. Okay, we just got advanced concrete. We'll work on that in a minute. Actually, we'll take a look at that right here in a second. Where am I dumping? Over extra dirt and rock and trash and slag is all ending up out here in the ocean right now. So I'm gonna build south here a little bit. We're gonna go south and then we're gonna take a left or start working that way. That way is the plan. For now, okay. What was I just gonna? Oh, the concrete stuff. Okay, so again, we do have conveyor belts, but we can't really do anything. Can't make them right now, so not a big deal. Oh, that's right. Oh, there's a lot to this. I forgot about this. I forgot about this. So I guess we'll use we'll take rock. Or you could do slag, I guess, too, right? Yeah, this advanced concrete would be good to get going. But you got to start here. We're in blueprint mode, so it doesn't matter. Oh boy, we have options. Okay, so I don't really want to dig sand right now. Or should we just dig sand and use gravel? Chat, what would you guys go with? I mean, slag, we'll have some slag, but... Yeah, what would you guys go with? On that? Sometimes I like to just lay things out and then just, like, figure out what I'm doing, you know? That's what I like to do. Just kind of lay it all out. Use the top recipe. So the problem with that... Oh, there is sand here. Okay, I was going to say the problem with that is I don't have any sand. But I do have sand. Okay. And then, by the way, what's really nice here... which it is handy. Oh, hang on. We got to go do that. I'm distracted now. So hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let's put this in. That way we can, the excavators don't have to leave where they're working, anymore. Assign a truck for now. But sometimes, you know, since it's been so long since I've played this game, if I'm going to come in here and be like, okay, now how do I make something, right? All you have to do is right click on it. And then it brings you into the whole recipe thing, which is kind of sick, right? I think that's pretty nifty, honestly. I like that a lot. So we need to take our slag and break it down. Okay, plus we need water, so we really should put this kind of over here somewhere. And then we can get because our slag comes from our smelting process. So if we put this over here somewhere, we have water. And then we can run a belt through to get all of our slag, which we might have to redo our molten channels for that, but it's not a big deal. And I want to leave room. Over here. I don't want to get too close to that. Although we will need the concrete to go back that way. But that's why Al Gore invented conveyor belts. Did y'all know that? Al Gore? Al Gore invented conveyor belts. Y'all know that? He definitely did not, but that's what we're going to go with. That's what we're going to go with. Okay, so that makes 24. Not only, so one will be good there. Okay. And then we'll just need limestone. Okay. And coal. So obviously what we need to do, no, wrong button. Need to move these. And I like to kind of make things where you can, you know, make a modular too, in a way. At least to a point. And we are going to be doing this with conveyor belts, obviously. But this doesn't need to be over there necessarily, right? This could be more kind of back here. I want to leave room though. If we just build this down here and then we can add more eventually. 3, 1.5, 1.5. So really one's enough to run 2. Okay. 24. So that's enough to run there too. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Build it so it works. Yeah, well, I will. Because most likely the way that I tend to play, this is not going to be here someday. It's going to be down here. I don't like having different elevations on my maps. I like everything being flat. So, what I'll probably do, because like, okay, I can build, but you know, I'm going to leave a little room, right? I like to leave room when I'm building. So like if I need to, I can, you know, come in here and go, okay, copy paste, you know. I like to leave a little room for that, at least. I've already done that here. So if I space these out just a hair, I can always just go ka-chow and then ka-chow. Ka-chow, you know? Like, I have a little room to wiggle. I don't like putting everything super tight, but yeah, most likely this will all get rebuilt somewhere else someday. Shoot, it might even be on a different island. I don't know. You know, I could come over here and just start leveling. Use one island to run the factory to level the other island, or I could come down here and start and make a huge flat area here and then move all my smelting over here. Or whatever. I haven't decided yet. You know, I can tell you right now, I'm going to have to do something for the housing area. Because realistically, I can only put one more here. One more there. That won't even let me. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, I know we'll get better housing, but I'm looking at this mountain going, man, that could I could knock this down and build my way over to the other island with it. So, but you know, I like to build stuff with a little elbow room. Elbow room is not a bad thing in my book. We like a little elbow room, you know. All right, so we are making construction 2 parts, by the way. We do have 2 old assemblers making them. We're about to have this newer assembler making them as well. We do have to watch. We're using 12 electronics a minute right now. And we're only making 12 electronics a minute right now. So we do have to watch that too. For right now, well, we're actually using more than that probably. It's fine for now because we're not really making vehicles. But we can work on that. So yeah. What if you got dinosaur elbows? I mean, more power to you, Jacob. Whatever, man. Did that get bigger? I feel like this groundwater pump's huge now. Oh, how convenient. We built our water collection on top. So we can just... It's almost like I planned ahead. Don't worry, I didn't actually plan ahead. It's just almost like I did. Alright, so the first thing... first part of this, we're going to do the slag. And I don't know about y'all, but what I like to do is put the bin for slag. And then I actually like to keep Wait, what's this one? Oh. Oh, yeah, that was a thing. I always like to put a little bit of a keep empty on it with a pretty high priority. That way, if it gets full, it doesn't block up the furnaces, because we don't want to block up the furnaces. That's like a number one. No, and I did this wrong earlier. Dang it. I gotta redo our multiple channels chat. They're not gonna look as good, but that's okay. I just need like one more space. That's all. That's all we gotta do with them. Go out of planning mode real quick. That should work anyway. So that we can come out of here and go up and run like that. Okay. So we'll be fine. So on my last map, I got to the point where I really needed to knock down all of my smelting, all of my furnaces, and start over. That's where I was at on the last map. Gee, do I put this higher in the sky? I mean, eventually this is probably gonna be, you know, we have those bridges, right? Hold on, let's plan this out a little bit. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? What's poppin'? Welcome to some Captain of Industry. Not that. That is it. Jacob, thanks for the bits. Appreciate you. So if we were to say put that there, we could have a little ramp here, although honestly most of this area is gonna be conveyor belted, although I do need access to that probably from back here, because this is all gonna be conveyor belted up in here. So I don't think we put a little ramp through here. I think we just run the conveyor belt and be done with it. That's what I think we do. And I know it's blocking a large portion there, but YOLO. YOLO. It's okay. All right. So, and see this right here will also help free up trucks, because the trucks are no longer going to have to move slag. So that's just one more little thing that the trucks don't have to do. So every little thing that we can do to reduce what the trucks have to do just makes the trucks free to do something else. It's amazing how that works, right? Amazing. Amazing. All right, so now we'll get slag moving to the left here. The other thing we do have to watch is how much slag we're outputting. So those make 12. And our conveyors can only do 60. So we have to watch that too. For now. Eventually, of course, we'll have better stuff. Can this actually fit another? We can fit another one. Okay. So that'll probably happen at some point right there. Yeah, so that's good. All right, so then from there, run up. All All right, from here out, we're going to go back to planning mode just because you never know how bad I'll build things. Oh, we can build a farm 2 now. By the way, the farms 2 can take fertilizer and water. Plus, we can just upgrade our farms to take that as well. Actually, we're going to put in a... I like to have storages like everywhere, so... Put the storage in with the belt. And then, so that needs to go, yeah. Okay. We have plenty of room, so I think we'll run it like that. Okay, now that I don't think I'm gonna store. Do y'all store the cement? Or probably just go straight in, right? I don't think we really need a storage for that. I feel like I normally don't do that. I mean, I could, but I don't think I ever do. All right, and we've actually built this too far back, but that's okay. It'll be totes fine. Okay, then we need sand as well. We need a sand input here. Story for contracts. You know, honestly, I've never done contracts on this game. So I don't know anything about contracts. I think on this, I was thinking about this the other day. I think on this play, I actually want to like learn the contract part of this game. Because I've never done it. As weird as that might sound. I never have. Alright, so this will be again for sand, and that'll get a keep full on it. At like a 4. Okay, so that's that, and then this needs limestone and coal. Now see, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot here, because this is a whole area where trucks really aren't going to be able to get here soon unless we put a ramp in to jump the pipe. Or we could elevate the pipe, actually, if we needed to. Alright, so the slag, the overflow for the slag is now working, by the way, because that truck just took slag out of there. Which is nice. So for right now, anyway, the trucks will just take... they'll just take all the extra slag, and we'll be good to go. Just took some more. Probably something like that. Doesn't really matter, but that's all right. So we need coal and we need limestone. Coal and limestone. Might have to move that back, actually, huh? Why did I just do that? Why? Actually, is that gonna... I mean, that works for that. But I don't like it. I don't like it. I need to get my conveyor belts vertical. Because, again, we might add on to this, right? We probably will add on to this. I'm kind of thinking about putting my bins out here. Now that does cut this area off, but that's okay because we can always put more stuff in there. As long as there's access to this bin, that's all that matters for here. To be honest. So that's what we need to do. Something like that. And then this one needs to jump over Problem is, this is awkward because of the pipe. All right, that'll work. Take that one to there. So there you go. Okay, that's done. So that'll feed into there, and then if we need more, we can always attach. I can't really do. We could do another one here. We could always move the pipe up and over and make that, actually, it would make it a lot nicer looking. But that's okay. And then we also need water here. So let's plumb some water in. Let's see. Let's go from like here. And notice we're making this so we can add on to it. So yes, I'm technically wasting parts right now, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. Or at least that's the hope. Okay. And then all we need over here is a storage. Storage with a belt. And a belt. And then eventually what we'll do... You know what? Let's just redo this right now. Let's redo these right here, right now. Let's see. We should probably just elevate that whole... Doesn't really matter where we elevate it. Well, we're going to get rid of these, so... There is that. Elevate it to there. And then these conveyor belts will look a whole lot cleaner. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. And then we take this and crank it up. I know we don't need to go that high, but YOLO. There. So that'll look good. I mean, it'll work. I don't know about look good, but it'll work. So then we have our water here, we have that, and then what we can do is eventually we'll take a belt from here and bring it back, maybe. Because we're going to need that over here somewhere. Eventually. Need to get our electronics all situated and like, massively produced. The good thing is, though, while we've been messing around with our concrete stuff, we have level 3 parts, quite a few of them, actually, almost 400, so that's good. But I think this concrete, we're ready to, like, fire it up, right? I think. I think so. We're actually ready to build it. This game looks fun. It is actually a ton of fun, yes. There's a bit of a learning curve. But it's great. We should probably build our inputs first, huh? Build all of our import bins first. Okay, I didn't realize, chat. Our food supply is dwindling drastically. We're down to 5 months of food. We have crop rotation too. We should probably turn that on, huh? Actually use it. Oh my god, we're down to 4 months of food. Chat, this is not good. This is not good. We don't really God. Oh no. Oh, remember when I was saying earlier we have so much space? Oh no. No, 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 no. Not already. We're fine. We need food to survive. Sometimes. Oh, hey, it yelled at me too, but I was so focused on what I was doing, chat. I was so focused on what I was doing that I didn't even pay attention. Okay, we've got that set up, and actually, let's, we've got water right here. Although it's got to go way over there, but I think we have to do it, right? I don't think we really have a choice. We have to get some water to it. We don't have any fertilizer yet, but yeah. But this game is, we're down to a month of food. Oh my gosh. We're down to a month of food. Can we fast forward? Grow the potatoes faster. You know, all those times it was complaining about not having food, chat, or having too much food a few minutes ago. Yeah. This is fun. We have 2 months. We're fine. We're actually okay. This'll get us some food here in a minute. This one doesn't have any water is the problem. But the other farm should start cranking up too. So yeah. Can we just fast forward through the famine? Right, Bear? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. See, the other thing is to get the food into the market, we had to have a truck. Well, now we can just have some storage and we can conveyor belt it. Now, if we had a conveyor belt that ran from here to there, that might be helpful too. But what we'll do is we'll put our priority number 1 on these farms so that, like, no matter what, they will they'll move the taters faster. So we'll be okay. We're back up to 6 months already. Just a minor hiccup in the road, you know, a little bump in the road, never it's fine. Oh, we don't have sand being excavated yet, do we, chat? Alright, let's work on sand. There's not a lot of sand here, but there is some sand here. Okay. Yeah, that's our only sand until we get over there. But we are working on getting through this. We got 1 excavator and 2 trucks assigned here to punch through the mountain. So we punch through the mountain, we can get down to that sand pretty easy. So not a big deal. All right, let's build us a tower. Back yonder, that looks fine. And then we're waiting on that excavator. And some trucks. Of course, never enough trucks. 2 months of food, huh? Hooray! Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, see, this farm's gonna be real good. I think we'll be okay here in a couple months. We just need, I mean, we're not adding people right now because I turned my beacon off. So we should be all right. And let's just go straight into the sand. Start scooping the sand. Can this take sand? All right, now we can take sand here. The ore sorter. I can't wait to get the big ore sorter. I love that thing. That thing is so nice. For the record. That thing is great. All right, let's keep an eye on our food. Chat, we're going to turn our time down a little bit, but let's start really conveyor belting this stuff. We have the materials to make the conveyor belts, so we might as well make the conveyor belts. So yeah, let's just get to it. So that's going to continue eventually. Oh, did I build that too close and it can't connect? Dang it. That whole thing's too close. I missed the little elevator things. Saying. So wait, that can't. Yeah, that can't go there either, so I gotta move those bins. Dang it, Bobby. And this is why we tear things down and start over. You have 2 hours less in Captain than you do in Satisfactory? Really? What are we at? 600? 634, because I'm curious now. And Satisfactory, I have 850. Oh no. Oh no. Some of that might have been AFK hours too, though. Some of it might have been. So let's actually move these back a couple and then over as well. We'll put them over here, chat. And then we need to destroy these. All right. 7 months of food. We're getting better. Trucks are getting busy. Trucks are definitely busy. We'll build a couple more. I mean, we can go all the way up to, what did I say, 80 right now? So might as well build more. Okay, so if those are in the wrong place, then these are going to be in the wrong place too. Oh, gosh. Did I build those two up from the thing? Okay. So I'm not going to put... If I put more iron, it's going to be over here. I think. Pretty sure. That's crazy though, Jacob. 2 hour difference, huh? That is crazy. Alright, I really need our food to like... I need our food to be okay. And right now, it's not really okay. Oh, man. Come on. That'll change today. I got you. Oh, chat, I'm dumb. I'm out of drink, chat. That's not good for the next half hour. So I gotta go take my break. Oh well. Be alright. It will buff. Alright, we're gonna start building the conveyor belts here. Again, we gotta keep an eye on our food supply, chat. Don't let me run out, okay? Because it's totally on you guys if I run out. Just for the record, it is. There's something. It's not at all, but it's alright. Look at that, it works. Hooray. Hip hip hooray. Need some pizza, why? I don't really, I mean, I did have a slice of Casey's the other day, but in general, I don't really eat pizza too much anymore. So, yeah. They had one of them,
Jacob 2348 cheered Dex 100 6 months supply food.
5 month. Uh-oh. Jacob, thanks for the bits. 7 months. We're getting better. Hooray. Pops said one of them 8 months We're going the right way. Pop said one of them, like, what is it? Like the Walmart pizzas the other day. And there's something about the pepperoni on those that just, oh man, it's so good. Like last time or not last time, but 2 times ago he had one of those. I walked in the house. I happened to be taking a break from stream. And I just stole a pepperoni. Because, like, you know, the pepperonis are great. Just saying. All right, so this is complaining that the trucks can't get to it now, by the way. Which is fine. We actually want to get rid of that. But it's fine. The trucks can't get to it anymore because of the conveyor belts. Once the belts are built, the trucks don't have to interact with that ever again, so it's not a problem, you know? Not a problem at all. Is that on the same square? It is. Just remember, chat. You a shape, you a shape, you a square. All right? Don't forget it either, chat. Don't forget it, chat. All right? Pizza roll, mozzarella sticks. Bro, I literally just did that. I literally just did that. Once it was complaining, I was like, oh yeah, I need to turn that on. Yeah. Or turn it off. Turn it on. However you want to look at that, right? Widowy. Okay. 8 months of food. Dang it. We're kind of going the wrong way, chat. Oh, so actually, you know, this third one here, we can't actually build that until we get better belts. Because our belts only move 60 and that takes 30. So, can't really go past 2 for right now. Which that one was just there as a placeholder anyway. So it's fine. Okay. Widowy. All right. I would never, Jacob, forget anything in this game. I can't even say it without laughing. All right, we're gonna build all that, and then we're going back to conveyor belt land. I can't even say it without laughing, you know? Well, yeah, remember that one I wanted to maintain access to? I guess I gotta maintain access to that somewhere else or build a belt to it. Oopsie. Oopsie. Right. So that's the copper. It's the copper guy. So we need, what do we need here? Just copper and rubber. Copper and rubber. So the copper will bring in this away. We're wasting space right now, chat. I don't really care. Like it's okay. It's totally fine. Doesn't matter. I say that, and then I'm gonna be like, man, I'm out of room on my island. I know I'm about to say it. I'll say it at some point. Wait, what the heck? Yeah, there you go. That works. We can always move the water pipe if we need to extend that. Okay, so we don't have access to that bin either, or this storage, but I don't think we need access to that storage, right? Because the only thing the copper, like, plates go into is assemblers. Okay, so that's all peachy as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and the other thing is this is now running. Except for it's not. This will be running. So we can get rid of our old, the old concrete here. We can get rid of these. And actually that's storage too. And actually these bins too. We don't need any of that. And the nice part is when you delete stuff, you actually get it all back too. That's a super nice part. So we like that part. Yeah, that'll handle our power issues for now. I'm assuming this one over here, there's one sitting here, but I assume it's probably not, yeah, it's like out of diesel. Nobody's fueling it, so there's that. Okay, so this is looking solid so far. Now we need to do our iron out into a storage. Because why not? Say, please don't do that one little piece off kilter there would be awkward. So that's probably gonna complain too. The trucks can't get to it, but it doesn't matter here in a minute, so not a problem. Oh, hey, you know what? That actually, oh boy, okay, I'm glad I saw that. I probably had R selected there to not connect. So I use that a lot. I don't know about y'all, but I do for belting. Okay, so now we're cooking with gas with the electronics. Except for why is this not taking any? What's wrong with this storage, chat? Oh, the belt thing was set. Oh, why is the belt? Oh, that's an interesting slider to me. That I could see that thing's gonna have potential, right? That belt slider, I could see that later. I could definitely see that. Okay, so we should be moving product here in the right direction now. Okay, so now we're only making 12 a minute. I think over here we're using that much, so. But we'll get to that in a minute. I think we want to redo. I want to do this, right? I should probably pull these out of here and move them. I should probably move these up here because of the electronics. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll put them up here, actually. That's going to be enough room. Problem is, I forgot how much room I need until I have the conveyor belts to be able to move the stuff. And now it's like, oh yeah, I need XYZ amounts of room and just don't have it. So there's that. All right, before I redo, because the maintenance is the highest priority for the iron. So I'm going to get that next research done real quick, and then we'll use one of those to set a priority to go to the maintenance. So before we plumb that in, we'll get that going. So yeah. Build that. Low food supply at 12. Okay, so I guess at 12 months it yells at me, and then I didn't realize it earlier. Okay, so we have tons of concrete being made. This is good. This is working. Though we're not getting water here, are we? Oh, that piece of pipe's not built. I was like, why are we not getting water? All right. Now we're getting water. Okay. Oh, we should be. Yes, we are. Okay. Sweet. So now we have that handled. Our food supply still sucks, though. I really need to get water down to this farm, but to get water down to this farm is a hike. Where is our guy at cutting trees? I need him to like kind of focus over there actually for right now. Like maybe in that zone here, like cut those and then like these so we have more room for farms up here, I guess. For right now, Polar Bear, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Welcome to some John forgot how to play Captain of Industry. But you know, we're getting through it, Polar. Getting through it, right? Nice. Very nice, Polar. But yeah, we're getting through it. We got conveyor belts. We're about to have like the priority thingy do first. So we can set some priorities on things and do it up the way that I want, you know. Welcome in. What's popping? Low food supply. I think I might have to make a little farming area up here. Honestly, if I can get this cleared out, that could be a good area to move farming to. Although the problem is it's so far away. And I don't like doing mega long belts if I don't have to, but it's fine for now. It's fine for now. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. We're kind of doing okay. The food supply is really our big issue. We're at 15 months right now. Let's see. We don't have any in our bins. So that's kind of an issue for us. If you will. You know, I guess we could actually repair this. We do have a considerable amount of parts laying around right now. So let's start on this process, I guess. We have people for a crew. We can start sending our boat out a little bit. Let's check this though real fast. What's this looking like? We're looking pretty good. Okay. Oh, let's we can conveyor belt all this too. Real quick while we're here, might as well. This also needs coal. We should have elevated that. If we elevate it, then it's already elevated. The snozzberries taste like snozzberries, you know? Or something like that. Okay. And then a flat. There to there, and that's good enough for now. I don't think we're not exceeding our fuel capacity right now. I don't think, for our fuel making capacity anyway, so I don't think we're having an issue right now, which is good. We don't want to have an issue, obviously. It's not good when we start running out of diesel. Kind of a way to kill a map really fast. That and like maintenance stuff. Definitely ways to kill a map real fast. So there's that. Let's see, I don't need those. I need these. For now. Okay. That's what I need. That's what I'm waiting for right now, chat, basically. We are just patiently waiting because I want to set this up once so that it's done and I don't have to do it again. Basically. That cup's still empty. That was empty a while ago. still are having food issues. Oh, we got a ramp, or we got a pier going here, chat. We got our trash pier. Extra slag, dirt, rock, whatever we have. It's all going. Should we? Wow, there's a lot of stuff on that dock right now. Especially copper. Good lord. Should we load the crew and go sail in, chat? We should. Load the crew. Let's go. Or wait, we can't explore. Why can't we explore? Is there no diesel on the thing? It's full. Why can't we it's got a crew. You can recover it. That's interesting. It's fixed. There's no diesel here, but okay, we can put some diesel there. That's kind of cool. It's kind of trippy as it's like loading in. Interesting. Or do we have to? Is there? I mean, we put guns on it eventually. I can't wait to mess with these. They're not those. These right here, by the way. So these are dump trucks and excavators that can go in the water. Now, I don't know if there's like... Well, there's the bridges I was looking for earlier, too. I don't know if that means like a certain depth of water. I don't know that part yet. But that's going to be kind of... that's going to be kind of cool eventually. Obviously, it's a ways away for us, but... that's okay. 21-month food supply, by the way. I think we, just by adding that farm and giving it water, we might have fixed the issue with our food supply after all. Infinite water depth, really? That's kind of crazy, Jacob. All right. So here's what I would like to do here. I might change this all up too. Real quick. Maybe. Oh, you need them to build the bridges. I never thought about that. Okay. Well, I know they float, but I didn't know if there was like a depth where you could, like, you know. How am I supposed to know without doing the research, right? And clearly, I didn't do the research. Clearly, Jacob. So that's not going to be enough wiggle room. To do what I want to do here. Because if we put that there, and then we try to take... belts, let's see, that needs three inputs, so you got to have the belt up here, which means to get that to go there is impossible, so we're gonna have to move that, right? Gersh. I don't want to, but we're gonna have to. You've read more this week than you have in 6 months for this game. Nice. I haven't. I was gonna like try to do research or whatever you want to call it, but I just simply didn't. So, there's that. Is that the max height? That's not the max. Oh my gosh. How high could we go with conveyor belts now? 5? Oh my goodness. Has it always been 5? Oh my god, you gotta go like a mile away. That's oh, since update 3, okay. You gotta go a mile away to get that to work. Oh, that's kind of goofy, but that's where it needs to be. That's where it needs to be without doing anything weird. And I don't have the other things yet. I don't think I get those for a while, right? The little vertical conveyor belt thing you do first. I don't think I get those for quite a while yet. Those things are nice. They do take power, which sucks, but they're nice. So we're not gonna worry about them.
Sean Sinclair just resubscribed for 105 months. Wow, 105 months in a row, only 3 months away. Hashtag road to 9 years.
Wow. Sean, thanks for the resub for 105 months. That's crazy. Appreciate it. I do. I do have access to them, but they take power. Use the search function. What kind of person do you think I am? Search function? I don't search. No, this is okay though, because like I said, they take power. So, this is okay. Very nice to the cursor. Where was my cursor? Because it's not those. That's not what I'm talking about. There's the cursor. I don't see them. It's got to be over here, right? And the next thing. If I have to go to research 1, I'm not doing it. You didn't disable it. All your belts. I'm pretty sure I disabled that. Oh, it's Jesus. It's right underneath it. Chad, don't look at me. I'm still gonna I probably should just move them, right? It wouldn't be the end of the world if I moved them and just did it right and then had giant ramps, right? Because I don't know that first off, the other thing is I don't need all of these right here, but I'm gonna build it so if I do, I can have all my products here. Does that make sense? It might not make sense, but it makes sense in my head. Problem is I'm gonna run out of room. I got farm up there. I should have maybe pulled this all back a little bit. YOLO. We can also move the farm eventually. Somewhere we actually should put a storage in for wood somewhere, because if you notice the wood guys, there's nothing going on. Oh gosh. All right, let's this is kind of scary, but we have a whole maintenance. Yeah, we're fine. So let's take these out. Kind of scary, but that's okay. All right, trucks, assemble, please. Amazon was outside. Okay, so let's just put this like here then. Well, now see, I'm giving myself another headache here. Anyway, we're gonna run a dedicated belt out for our assemblers for our maintenance is what we're gonna end up doing. That's gonna come out of this side. It'll be a dedicated belt. just for them. Because if you notice, we put this this guy in here. I did this on my last map too, and it worked out so well. That I really liked the way that it I really liked the way that it worked, but I'm kind of running out of elbow room a little bit here. A little bit, not like a lot, but a little bit, you know. So if we run, copy that, this, and this can always snake around up in here too. So this seems like an awful lot of extra beltage, but yellow. And then we make that our priority. So the goal is, if this is going to be making our maintenance, the goal is that that runs no matter what. That's the goal. So we'll see how this works, but that is the goal. No. No. And I don't know why, but I like to connect it there instead of connecting it there. Is that weird, chat? Probably shouldn't answer that because I know the answer is yes. I know the answer is yes. That's weird, John. Don't do that. You're weird. Once we go over, let's see, where is the next thing that I'm looking for here? Not related, but it is related. The next maintenance part. I believe I need like maintenance 1 to make maintenance 2, right? Or I need the problem is I can't see the well, I can see it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to build like on top of that then. Is kind of what I'm getting at. So I'll actually put the, where's that at? It's the easiest way to do it. Just copy it. Need to put that not on top of this and give it just you know. You know what? We can always move it later too, though. That works. Works for now, and honestly, I think I only need 1 for right now as well. All right, so that line should be good to rebuild. I can get that all built out. And then we'll demolish that eventually. I probably should have built that. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. Farmer Nick, welcome back. What's going on, man? We're going to have 2 conveyor belts on the ground. One is going to be the dedicated line for that. And then this other one is going to be just the regular, we'll call it the iron output. This is our main like iron output. That's what that'll end up being, right? But not our primary one, our secondary. Okay. And then if we need, we have room here, although I need to keep that room for copper. So really we need to like put these in as dummies for now. And of course, is that not in the way? How is that not in the way? Oh, it's like right there. Okay. These are just placeholders, by the way, kind of. All right. So if what's the thought here, chat? On our maintenance parts, how many assemblers are we gonna need on those, like fairly long term, like mid to long term, like 5, 6, 10? How many do we need mid to long term actual? Because I'm not actually 100% on that. Oh, you know what? I could have run. I probably should have moved that over and then run 2 inputs into that too. 22? I don't think it's 22. Why don't we make it for so there's 3 now, let's leave another 3. How about that? We can just do that and that'll kind of work with this a little bit, right? One, and 2. So that's like 4. So 6 is good. I don't like to overbuild things, I promise. All right, I do not like to overbuild things at all. Yeah, I don't like to do that. Sure, why not, right? All right, so here, Chad, I just realized what time it was, by the way. I just realized what time it was. Your mounts may be off, yeah. See, that's another reason I like to leave a little elbow room so I can expand, right? You're lost, you're just throwing out a number. Well, thanks, Taylor Swift. Blueprint uses 4 of each, yeah. I gotcha. All right, so chat, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow that truck. All right, so I am at a good point right now. I have a 24-month supply in food. Time is set to like slow speed. We're okay, everything over here. We're not making any parts right now, but we're also not building anything, so it doesn't matter right to second. So I'm gonna step away for a second, go take my I'm gonna go take my break. Should we make a save, maybe? Should we make a new save? Is that the right one? 28, is that? Oh, that is, okay, that's my, yeah, okay. We'll hit a save right there. Just a quick manual save. No, the game's early enough that it shouldn't be an issue, but I will be back in just a second. I'm gonna go take my break. BRB.